Hi, it's Hazel, and welcome to my channel, Hazel and Aka Design. This will be a quick video because I'm just opening a package that I got from Sandy, aka Wilhelmina. And, you know, again, because I'm in Canada and because we know that postage everywhere within countries and from one country to another tend to be pretty pricey. You know, we try to make alternate arrangements and make it kind of worth one's while to be picking up the cost of shipping. So does the girl know me or does the girl know me? I didn't even know that there were purple mailers, but anyway, I'm just kind of trying to gingerly open this. Don't want to cut anything. And, you know, the downside, whether it's, you know, packages I exchange, you know, gifts and purchases that I exchange with Angela and Carol, because so much time elapses between where a person maybe makes a purchase or somebody throws some goodies into a box with my name on it or their names on it, it can be literally months. So, you know, one thing, I guess the upside is we're all learning delayed gratification, if nothing else. Oh my goodness. She wrapped this up like, sorry for the right. I'm just going to put it on my lap so I can get a little more leverage. Ugh. And then what is this? See, and then after a while, a person can't remember if they bought it or if it was gifted or whatever. So, Sandy, you might have to refresh my memory. How to use and enjoy your new Frigidaire. I think I bought this, 1948. Oh, and this is one, I think this was one of those tags that her friend had done. Yeah, seems to me I bid on that as well. Cool, cool, cool. And this is a reminder to me, and I might have to tape this to my forehead just to help remember that I have a lot of these boho type trims and embellishments and actually bundles listed on the Maker's Market, and I need to start using them myself. And really, could it get any simpler than adding this to a tag? I mean, nothing else is required other than maybe a sentiment if a person wanted to. So expect me to, like I said, I'm going to keep this here as a reminder that I need to do a video about that, because those things are not doing me or you any good if they're just sitting in my shop and, you know, people are maybe reluctant to buy because I'm thinking, okay, what now? Well, let me tell you what now. Let me show you what now. So expect that to come along. Yeah, this is cool. And it's, I do have kind of a homemaking cookbook journal that I hope to get to fairly soon. Now that I'm getting the blush journals completed and listed and so on. Okay, let's, I'm sorry again, I'm cutting. Oh, some Braille paper. Oh, that's right. She was selling bundles of, or she brought that to a live sale. And I think I said, did I say one or two? And of course, Judy Hurst, in the meantime, had sent me some. Oh, one thing I learned from an email that came from Judy after the fact is she said that when I showed that Braille paper package that she had sent me in a video. She commented on the video. She could see it. It appeared, obviously. And then it disappeared. Well, it disappeared before... 10 plus. It disappeared before I ever saw it. So then she tried again, and again it disappeared. So then she was getting concerned, wondering if I had done that. And I said, no, I don't delete comments. And then she reconstructed what her comment was and sent that to me in the email. And my suspicion, and I don't know, correct me if you know otherwise, is that because she, sorry, I should stop that. Because she had included a live link to, I guess, a website, had included a link to a website in the comment. I suspect that that's why they bumped it. Never to be seen again. So if you have, if you know something factually other than what I've just said, or have your own theory as to what went wrong there, let me know. And it makes me wonder how many others, are being... Okay, let's do this in some sort of a... Oh, this is oversized. That was a nice gentle bend that you put in the paper. It's got that, shall we say, that smell. Okay, so, yes, looks like this is a purchase. So I will leave these out so they can air out a bit, and hopefully, yeah, sometimes I wish my sense of smell wasn't quite as acute as it is. This, it looks like it was ripped out of a coil-bound book, and of course the foxing around the edge is great. Let's just see. I intend to post this video, like today's Tuesday, the 12th, 11 by 11. I intend to post this video as soon as I'm done with it. So I can confidently tell you that both Sandy and I will be guest sellers on Angela the Traveling Crafter's live sale that she and Carol do most Thursdays. Not the first Thursday of the month. And November is an anomaly because of U.S. Thanksgiving as well. So this was, I remember seeing Carol gush about the purchase of antique lace that she had bought from Sandy. And I thought, well, what am I, chopped liver? Can't I get some too? Of course, by the time I looked at the thing and blah, 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 it was sold out. You know what? I'm thinking this is not the greatest backdrop I could have picked for something like this. I wonder if I have some. Let's just pull this in for, not that this is the right color, but at least it's not as busy. So this is obviously part of a collar. Very cute. Anyway, so I said to Sandy, if you think you're going to get access to more of this kind of stuff, then, I'm not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Just ship when you're ready. This is cute too. Okay, this is embroidery. Forget it. I was going to say something else. I was going to talk about waste canvas. This is lovely too. Now, again, I'm going to call upon you to remind me, wag your finger if you must, remind me not to hoard. Another collar. This is the whole thing. So this is a crocheted one onto a double thickness, obviously, muslin. That's cool too. Love these. Oh, this is nice. So this is on like a velvet or a velveteen. I don't know if this came from her friend who was a seamstress or tailor or something. This is lovely. And what is this? Is this part of a sleeve perhaps? Oh, look at those tiny little pin tucks. And these very probably racy for the time. Look at all that skin that's showing. There and there and there. What sort of a floozy wore this? This is gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then this, okay, this is an odd shape. So what was this? I should be putting this aside here. Can we figure out what body part this covered? There's a snap. There's a snap. Oh, the part that goes into them is on some other piece. Again, lovely. Now these also smell kind of, you know, they've got age to them. So what I will do, I'll put the whole bunch, or maybe I'll use 2 of those lingerie, those mesh lingerie bags, and wash them. This is cool too. Sandy, thanks for curating this for me. Tiny little, now which is the right side here? This. Tiny little roses, or well, flowers of some sort. And then those, they look like leaves. Beautiful. Thank you so much for this. Okay, what else? Is she taped? Or I probably shouldn't be trying that hard to save this. This parcel came pretty fast. Of course, it was Remembrance Day in Canada yesterday. You know, the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. So, of course, it's a statutory holiday. So, I think the parcel has been sitting at the post office for a while. Okay. I'm beginning to remember. These are wine labels. I do have wine labels in, I think, Etsy and Maker's Market. These look, of course, older than what I have. Well, older and different than what I have. So even though I'm not a drinker, now I think 5 styles times 2. So this is probably just another package of the same selection. Yeah, even though I'm not a drinker, I might have to do a wine journal just to use up some of the gorgeous, because these are like little pieces of art. Thanks, Sandy. Now, did I bid on this or did you just give it to me? Sorry, I don't remember. This is one of those optometrist lenses. 11. It says 11, whatever that means. Holy cow, that's thick. So it's like, which is better, this one or this one? This one or this one? I just hate when those optometrists do that during the vision test. That's cool. Now, of course, am I going to use that or am I going to keep it? 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. Hazel, when I Google lens, this RR letter was, it says it was written in Ukrainian. Can't always trust. Can't always trust, but I thought this should make its way to you. So she obviously gave this to me. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You know that I'm a very slow reader. Well, it definitely looks Cyrillic, so... Cool. Pittsburgh Railways Company. Thank you so much for thinking of this little Ukrainian kid here. This is so precious. It's so worn that it almost is starting to feel like fabric. Thank you. And gee, I cannot imagine why in the world she would have sent me this. That's sarcasm for anyone who's new. I guess it's become common knowledge that purple is my favorite color, along with many, many others, but this is so cute. And I've learned from a live sale that this sort of pattern is called ditzy. So if you were in the dark like I was, a tiny, complex, usually floral pattern like this is called a ditzy pattern. Thank you, that's very nice. Okay, craft ideas for today's industries. Okay, well this bag, let's see. I will salvage that. So this is obviously some vintage. No date on it, but you can just tell by the simplicity of the design and the no barcode in that it's old. And it was intact. So this is lovely too, and I bet you this would take dye quite nicely. I don't know, did you guys ever, if you're not subscribed to Caroline's Craft Tree, you should be, because she did all these charms. She did an excellent series of videos on dyeing things. So she preps a bin, and I've started to do it. I prepped the bin. I didn't get any further than that. So when she comes across white things, so white trim, white seam binding, white ribbon, white doilies, white fabric, you name it, she throws it in a bin and then at some point goes berserk dyeing things. And she did a series of videos and they were unbelievably gorgeous. I'll put her channel name in the description box. These are cute little vintage sewing machine, Singer sewing machine charms. Well, I don't know, they're not vintage, but they're vintage sewing machines. So those are really cute. Anyway, so I will probably add that bundle of trim to that tote that I have started for that purpose. And of course, she used a bunch of, so are these just all goodies? Oh my goodness, Sandy. Well, I do have a bunch of things for you too that will be coming your way, so I appreciate this. I didn't know about Fancy Nancy until recently, and that's because Sandy seems to love her and keeps showing books. So now I bought two at a thrift store or something. So it looks like I've started a new mini collection of something or other. Like I needed something more to collect. Oh, nice old photo. Don't we like our men on their knees, looking deeply into our eyes, swooning? I think so. Established 1796. There's something written in there, something, I can't read it. Opticians. McAllister and Brother Opticians. Cool. Eye chart. These are so cool. As somebody who's had to wear glasses since I was 9 years old, yeah, I've been through a pair or two in my day. Spectacles. Oh, look at this. Dated 19 or copyright 1938, reprinted in 1990. A primer of television for the student and layman. This is so cool. Way back in the day, my dad took some sort of a course. Of course, was I smart enough or interested enough to ask how, when, where, what? I was just a child. Anyway, he had the gizmos or tools or whatever to do like radio repairs and tubes, you know, those tubes that used to be in radios and TVs. Okay, let there be light, baby. Land sakes, no. My eyes never bother me because I use Westinghouse Mazda lamps. They give better light and stay bright. There is definitely a theme going here. School of Optometry, open your eyes. Optician, spectacles, eyeglass case. This is an ad. Do we know what year? Can't tell. You know what? This maybe, did I buy a bundle? Because I know that I know that I was interested in an eye chart thing that you had, but was the eye chart this teeny tiny little, I don't know. Okay, Roosevelt tells us that as a boy he was under a hopeless disadvantage. He was very nearsighted. Well, like me, one eye was weaker than the other. Properly fitted glasses opened up a new world for him. Like Roosevelt, quite unknown to yourself, you may need eye glasses. Let us examine your eyes. An ad for urine, eye drops, precision lenses for the world. Oh my goodness, that's as far as the eye can see. Lens polishing operation at Schneider Works is quantity production with a difference. Each element gets personal attention. Paper, the paper making process. Another little eye chart. Okay. I wonder if old-time optometrists would have used a thing like this. Okay, so read the eye chart, and then if you got it right or maybe wrong, they would indicate on here which gave them a score. Oh my God. You have good eyes is the last line. I just noticed that now. Oh, this is so cool. Do we know where it came from? Oh, Sears and Roebuck. Sears, Roebuck and Co. But we don't know the year. Very cool. But based on the prices and the style, Zeiss lenses are some of the best in the world, don't you know? Because I was short-sighted, I remember when Zeiss, I don't know if they were the first, but the first I became aware of, that created high-index lenses, which meant that when you had your prescription filled for your very myopic eyes, they were able to get what the correction you needed without, you know, those Coke bottle bottom lenses. So it made, oh, and she's written dates on here. I just noticed 1925, 1924. Anyway, that was a game changer for anyone who had a thicker, stronger prescription, because then you could get, you didn't have as much weight pressing down on your nose, and you also didn't have the unsightliness of thick lenses, and you didn't have to, you weren't limited in choosing a frame that was, you know, that would disguise the thickness of the lens. Those sunglasses are kind of interesting, let us say. So, honestly, what a great job she does of sorting her book pages and so on. Of course, that's a cross-section of an eye. I've also had floaters all my life, which is obviously it's a clumping together of some of this vitreous solution that's in our eyes. And I think people who are myopic, short-sighted, tend to be more prone to get those than others. And of course, after I had cataract surgery that does nothing, nearsighted eye. Yeah, you can see. Okay, so let's have a little anatomy lesson here. So the focusing is obviously not happening at the back of the eye on the retina where it's supposed to, because the eyeball shape is, well, it says it's elongated. So add this lens here, and all of a sudden, it's shortening that distance and making it focus where it should. Then the far-sighted eye is sort of a shortened eyeball. That is really cool. Oh, this looks like a torture device. And even now I go for it. Apparently I have very healthy eyes. Oh, look at that optic nerve. Oh, it just goes on and on about, oh yes, it's just lovely. But of course, it's important for all of us to get regular eye exams because of the peril, the danger of glaucoma, which is the pressure thing that happens to eyes, and macular degeneration, which of course steals one's central vision. So some of the really sophisticated exam tools now allow them, after they dilate your pupils, to see, oh my God, almost a 360 view of the inside of one's eyes. So, oh, I didn't know that Ben Franklin invented the bifocal lens in 1784. 1918. This is really cool. 1921. 1921. 1921. So I wonder, was this a health publication of some sort? Because it's obviously talking about eyes, and there's gums and heart. Ears and hearing. Okay, what have we got here? Persians. Oh, paper. This is the side that she would have had in mind for moi. Another old catalog page. Look how tiny this is. This must be a reproduction or something, because, I mean, really, you'd need some pretty strong glasses to be able to read that size, what, 4 font? Plants to paper. Trees. Exotic woods. This is all cool. I have made handmade paper. It's a process and a half, but it might be something worth doing again someday. Leather-bound book, body, books. Okay, I didn't know. Let's all add to our vocabulary and try to remember this. That meshy stuff is called mull, M-U-L-L. Another word for end paper is paste down. And this, as we see on some old books, excuse me, buckram, corner piece. Okay. Half-bound book, leather-bound book. And I'm sure I have these diagrams in some of my bookmaking books. But, okay, mull. So that's our new word for the day. Okay, at the risk of blinding you, can you see that holographic image of a skull? $19.85. Okay, what have we got here? Distributed by Safety Department, Wisconsin Highway Commission. So, can we do, oh. Did I pull it out too far? Okay, so we can do reaction distances and braking distance and stopping distance. 1937, Aetna Casualty and Surety Company. Nice, nice, nice. Easy needle threader for hand and machine needles. Ah. Ah. Can we all say ah together? Look at that cute little wire. And it fits into this little, and I wonder, I mean, is that a magnifying thing as well? So it's got like a little stopper For measuring hem. This is cute, 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 cute. Saves eyes, saves time. And yeah, this is a bit of a magnifying thing. Let me just be sure about that before I... Oh yeah, that's a little magnifying glass. Cute! Your eyes never have a vacation, so use urine. Cute little clip. Thank you for that. Let's take a look at those downy little chicks. Oh my goodness. These are funky glasses. And something you could expect to see today. Now what do we have here? That cute little clip. I don't have any that tiny. A dangly thing. An asthma cure. Did I cough once too often? Is that why you think I need an asthma cure? Snoozies are plastic shells that fit exactly over your eyes when you're sun tanning. Prevent squint lines and let you turn a smooth golden topaz without leaving the white rim that sunglasses do. Hand painted with Google eyes, sound asleep eyes, or an impudent wink. They come with a gold neck cord, $1.25 each, or $2.35 for two, prepaid, someplace in Illinois. Now, okay, let me just say these are very creepy looking. And number two, now we know nobody should be sun tanning with or without eye protection. Goggles. Sport glasses. Bring the action right into your lap. Two powered binoculars are ideal gift for those who like front row views of pugilists, leading ladies, or football stars, and with the case for $2.50. And don't forget to wear your fedora and your tie and your suit if you're going to be wearing your fancy dancy sport glasses. Okay, this is a foreign language, so lucky for you, I can't read it. There's another eye. I just love these medical drawings on all body parts. Naked lady. Oh, you know what? This must have all been part of the... This is what I remember bidding on, or not bidding on, but buying. How to get and keep good eyesight. Sandy, I hate to quibble, but I thought that I also was getting some cards from... Now, were they time cards, or they were utility cards, or those old-fashioned computer cards? I bet you if we look back in a string of emails, we will see it. I mean, obviously don't worry about it, because if you forgot them, then that's okay. I can live without them. Okay, good eyesight, our most precious possession. Now, I don't know. I know that Sandy had these eye charts in her... no, this is a book, so don't try opening it that way. Complete eye exercise for strengthening and correction of defective eyesight. 1943. And look at the nice rust from these rusty staples. Anyway, she had these in her website shop, if I'm not mistaken. And if you go to her videos, and you should be subscribing, by the way, go to her video, and in the description box, she always has a link to her website shop. Okay, this is kind of weird, but I guess that they are these exercises. So what you do with your eyes to exercises the superior and internal rectus and inferior oblique of the right eye, the superior and external rectus and inferior oblique of the left. So now you know. So do it. Do it, do it, do it. Stick to it. You must give it time. Okay, this is an exercise which is very valuable in extending the limits of your clear vision. It's also effective in relaxing the eyes and is therefore excellent. And you know, my eyes have started hurting ever since I started looking at this eye stuff. It's like, oh dear, eyes never get a vacation. I don't know if all of this is exactly, I shouldn't be sharing this maybe, but thimble. Okay, this exercise is extreme. It says wake up the circulation. This exercise is extremely important. In 95% of all cases of myopia, so we have already established I have myopia, for which it was prescribed the eyes, for which it was prescribed, there should be a comma, the eyes show definite improvement within a very short time. In many cases in which improvement was very slow or completely unevidenced without the use of exercise, a rapid recovery commenced shortly after beginning this treatment. Blah, blah, blah. Do not be misled by its simplicity into thinking that it is of little value. Okay, obtain a large-sized thimble. Hold it so that you can massage your eye with the open end, as shown in this illustration. Close each eye as you work on it. Massage firmly, but not in such a way that it would feel uncomfortable to the eye. Use a twisting motion of the thimble. Massage each eye about 3 minutes. Cover the entire surface of each eyelid and be sure to reach the area up under the eyebrows. The slight vacuum which is developed has the very beneficial effect of stimulating the blood circulation in eyes and lid. 3 minutes on each eye twice a day will be enough. Well, you can be sure, 1943, that the next time I go to the optometrist, I'm going to run that past him, because we know that in the field of medicine, what seemed like a good idea back in the day may have since been debunked. Okay, so this is an eye chart. So directions for testing eyes. And this is like a heavier, well, heavier than cardstock, let's just put it. Test for astigmatism. I also have astigmatism. And that is really hard on the eyes, just as I'm looking at it now. And this is a chart, presumably for somebody, oh yeah, for children. So when they don't know their letters, so they have to be able to say a boat, cross, heart. That is very cool. And now I understand all the reason for all the eye stuff. I don't know, has anyone ever done an eye journal before? That is cool, 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 cool. Okay, Sandy, thank you for sending me this stuff. And again, you know, we can talk about the whatever that was that I didn't get. But again, truly, do not worry, because obviously I can live without it. You know, if I can't even remember what it was to describe it more adequately, then clearly I don't need it. I don't need it. It just was one of those things that I thought would be nice to have. But again, don't worry. Anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed this. And until further notice, maybe don't do the thimble eye thingamajig, because we don't know if it's still a good idea or not. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Oh, I was going to remind you, Thursday, November 14th, 2024, live sale, 4 p.m. Central. Angela, well, the Traveling Crafter is the channel, is the YouTube channel. And there will be Angela, Carol, Sandy, and Hazel all selling stuff. Now, if I get my ducks in a row, I will do sort of a preview video of the items that I am bringing. And they're going to be some good ones. There will still be, you know, some vestiges of Christmas. But I have an auction lot of minute books from the 60s and into the 70s that I think should be very popular with buyers because, of course, you get all that variation in handwriting as well as the covers themselves to use in journal projects. Some of them are small and others are oversized. And I would say in the hierarchy of papers, they would be valued right behind ledger paper. And in fact, you know, the variety of handwriting, the fact that some were written with fountain pens and so on. So I'll try to do a video, preview video, but there will also probably be some vintage readers and textbooks and just an interesting collection of stuff. Let's just say some stuff. And the only way to know is to watch the preview video and, of course, to tune into the sale. Another thing that I think will be of interest, especially to people who love, was that the 60s or the 70s, you know, where orange, and I have still in its box, new old stock of a placemat and napkin set with those big graphic florals in those delectable colors. Anyway, I can't tell you everything now because then why would you watch the next video? Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I hope that you have enjoyed seeing this this unboxing of an order and some of the additional goodies that Sandy included. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.